Прекраснейший проект, который умудрился в этом моменте вылететь, и мне пришлось последние полчаса геймплея немного ускорить, и чтобы побыстрее добраться сюда. Соответственно, с большинством NPC я не общался, только с теми, с кем нужно, дабы бегом попасть сюда. И теперь кое-что проверим.
Wait, you seem familiar. Aren't you?
Do less talking and more listening, Risa. This is how a leader leads. Look how he's convinced the whole room to buy from him.
I'm paying attention, Aunt Rollis. I swear. Who might you be?
Sophia's son, if you really need to know.
I suppose I can see the resemblance. You don't really take after the general, though.
Of course I don't look like the general. Why would I? Oh no. Not him.
I hate to be kept waiting like this, but the demand for red crystals is so high these days. Where do you come in from?
We just arrived from Nareem.
Ah, well, you might be out of luck then. You can't get a meeting with him unless he thinks you come from a rich province.
Can't you see I'm busy right now?
Get your hands off me! You heard General Enzo. You have to leave immediately.
Hey! Take your hands off of Armando!
Get your hands off me! You heard General Enzo.
Hey!
Where do you think you're going, huh? No one is allowed near General Enzo.
Christopher, you're home! I was afraid you'd never come back. Guards, stand down.
Oh, terribly sorry, ma'am. Please go ahead, Mr. Christopher, sir.
What finally brings you back home, dear?
It wasn't really a planned thing.
Won't you introduce us to your friends?
It's complicated. They're, time mages.
Excuse me, miss, but you have a beautiful home. It reminds me of my own village. Only grander.
Thank you. We've been very fortunate. Now that we've modernized the production of rubies, all of St. Clarity has been thriving.
Well, Floodside doesn't really seem like it's thriving.
It will just take time. Eventually the prosperity will reach everyone.
I would think so-called time mages would be able to see that future for themselves.
What are you doing with this guy? All the people you could pick.
You might be Sophia's son, but I'll thank you to treat me with respect.
Хер тебе.
Yeah, okay. Look, we just want to know what happened to the stained glass mural that got removed from the cathedral. The priest said you were the one who ordered it. Just tell us where it is, and I promise you can go crawl back under your dung heap.
I see you inherited your father's low-class irreverence. Unlike him, most hardworking citizens look up to me.
They pretty much have to, since you live up here on a walled-in hill.
Christopher, please, enough of this. I know the mural you're talking about. It was dumped in the waters by the docks years ago, along with other trash from the cathedral.
Come on, Crispell, let's go find it. We're done here.
Согласен, больше нам тут делать нечего. А генералу этому щит в задницу мы еще засудим. Надеюсь.
Shall we make a record of our adventure, Cris?
I want to record our
На всякий случай. А то мало ли вдруг снова что-то вылетит. На ровном месте.
Crisbell, what do you want to do?
I want to record our
Так, только не говорите, что нас сейчас будет ожидать какое-нибудь сражение. Я к нему сейчас не готов.
What do you think that is out there?
It's an ancient titan, one of the witnesses. Scholars say they're meant to remind us that the lady is always watching.
It looks like one of my grumpy aunts.
Look, something's happening to it.
Did you all just see that? The giant statue moved!
I feel something inside that staff.
It appears we have been invited to enter. What do you think could be inside?
Only one way to find out.
Ну, раз приглашают, почему бы и нет? О боже. Тут, походу, фетиш, что ли, у всех кольца в носу носить. Бывает.
Oh, who is it this time? It's been ages since I've had a visitor. And the last ones were little more than thieves.
Who?
Ah, hello, darling. You must be a... Oh, how interesting.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, sorry. I was admiring... Well, never mind.
Well, hello. I am Paulina, witness of the ages. Ah, it feels good to be able to move again. My first love is fashion, but I'm always interested in talking to a time mage. Especially one who recently lost her powers.
Would you care to explain how you knew that?
I see your shorts match your fuse. Just because I look this good doesn't mean I can't also be good at what I do.
I don't suppose you could help us figure out what to do about Crispell's powers, could you?
Oh, yes. Well, I won't be doing much of anything. It will be on you to remedy that situation. Just step over to the altar.
I feel something. But I don't know if...
You! What are you doing here? Just when Crisbell doesn't have her Ouch!
Christopher!
How could you be so careless?
Did you hear this, Claude? I think he really believes you'll beat us twice.
Too bad we can only kill him once. Maybe Her Grace will let us rewind him a few times. For sport.
Everyone listen! We need to focus on inflicting as much indirect damage as we can. Now!
Oh, that's very cute! Strategize all you want, we'll still pound you to smithereens.
This will be interesting. I do hope you all at least put on a good show.
Так, что мы имеем в итоге? Так, но водяной она так и не стала. Это грустно. Ну у меня в принципе нету возможности. Грустно, это очень грустно.
Training for this rematch. You do know we can be ruthless without being overconfident, don't you?
Ну давайте еще раз отравим. Хотя, думаю, вряд ли это поможет. Но, в принципе, почему бы и нет. Я ж нажал.
Cris Tales, you need to reach out to the power of the cathedral.
But how?
Whatever it is you felt before, you need to find that again.
Hurry!
Oh, darling. Do I have to do everything around here? That kid with the big mouth. I'm sure you can feel something inside you.
Is she talking about me?
Focus inside. And while you do that, think of the girl with the tragic fashion sense. You do the same, girl, except you think of the kid with the regrettably tacky goggles.
I'm trying.
While you two try to connect, let me explain how this works. As you fight, you'll gather energy. Synchro points, if you will. When you have enough energy, you'll be able to activate a powerful synchronization skill. You can trigger it by just pressing the button.
Спасибо.
Now, Cris Tales, use the crystals.
Damn it! Not this again! This is so unfair!
Ugh. Quickly, back to the Empress.
Impressive.
Synchros are powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle around. Always keep an eye on it and your friends, since you'll also be able to use this power on their turns. Don't forget to plan ahead. Remember that you don't lose stored synchro points after you finish a battle.
The crystals! I have their power again! But that connection... What was that? I don't really know how it happened.
Now we know that you're the real thing, darling. You just proved you have the power to link with those close to you.
This seems like an incredible power, but be careful and take it slowly.
I can feel it. I can feel your presence. All of you.
I can feel it too. Does this mean we're combining our powers?
Syncing would be more precise. We are using our powers in a more unified way. This seems to connect all of us, but only through Cris Bell. A great discovery indeed. It could have happened in a less dangerous way, though.
Don't be so melodramatic. This is a holy place. You were never in any real danger.
So what do we do now?
Come on. We should try to rest a little bit. Let's find somewhere back in town.
Come back and visit any time. Maybe I can even pick out something that would flatter your figure, darling. I've always wondered if my calling in life was to design beautiful garments.
Фу. О, здравствуйте.
Even after all that has happened, I'm glad that you came back home. Cris Bell.
Mom? What are you doing out here?
I have a favor to ask.
Aren't you in a relationship with the most powerful man in the city? Why not ask him?
It's not that simple. When Enzo came to power, he did a lot for the economy of the city. He found investors who helped us modernize the production of the rubies.
What are these rubies?
They're what you get when you fuse together a lot of red crystal dust. The dust exists as a trace mineral in many things, and it has magical properties. It has many uses in magic devices, and can even be used to create armor and weapons. That's why rubies are so valuable.
We've been exporting more of them than ever before, but there are things about the operation that Enzo has been hiding, even from me. One of the teams of workers that went up Mount Thysia never came back. The official story is that they were delayed by a rock slide, but I know it's not true. And now the people in Floodside are starting to notice. I'd like for you to investigate.
I'm home for one day and you're already sending me away again?
No, I saw that fight you just had, and you and your friends are the only ones I know who don't work for Enzo. And you, Cris Bell, really are a time mage. Please, use your powers to find out what happened to the missing workers.
I'll do it.
Thank you. Come and see me privately afterwards.
Cris Bell, what do you want to do?
I want to record a...
Ну, как-то так. Как-то так. Ого. Побочки, которые есть смысл делать. Это любопытно.
What is it, Cris Bell?
I can see Sophia and Enzo in the past, but I can't quite hear what they're saying.
Perhaps I can take a closer look.
Понятно.
Hey, I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I'm just trying to make an honest living here, and they aren't making it easy.
I could spare a bit.
Так, 1500. Это типа сколько у нас всего осталось? Или это сколько мы должны ему дать?
Hey, thanks. This will go a long way for me. Hey.
I could spare a bit.
Так, то есть всего 1500. Ага. Ну, у меня не хватает всего лишь сотни. Не, стоп, хватает.
Wow. I don't know how to thank you enough. This is gonna change my life.
Серьезно?
I think. Really.
Так, ну с этим побеседовать мы не можем. Ага. Так. А вот это сейчас было грустно. Так, то есть это мы плохо поступили. То есть мы дали ему денег, и это плохо. То есть в итоге он станет плохим человеком в будущем? Или я, может, что-то не понял? Допустим. Да, спасибо. Да, спасибо. Так, для начала...
What is it? Perhaps...
Да, мы все уже разобрались, спасибо.
Shall we make a record?
I want to
Раньше он был хорошим. Или, возможно, только так кажется. Так, ну на секундочку. Ага. Господи, дошло наконец-таки. Пускай это по-тупому показали. То есть, получается, сейчас, если я ему не помогу, он будет таким. А если я ему помогу, он будет также заниматься музыкой. Вот оно что, господи. А я подумал, что он будет хорошим, а потом в итоге станет таким. Тогда ладно. Тогда забери денежку.
I'm sorry you had to see me like
Да. Забирай все, что есть.
Wow. I don't know how to thank you enough. This is gonna change my life.
Так. Ну, видимо, я в прошлый раз был не совсем внимателен и не обратил на это внимание. Что нам показали, каким он мог бы быть, и теперь каким он стал. То есть теперь все хорошо. Слава яйцам. Значит, да, признаю мой косяк. Потом. Так. Давайте пообщаемся.
Sophia, where are you off to? Do you mind if I tag along?
Oh, Enzo. I'm so sorry, but we're running down to Floodside. I'm going to meet with that new workers' committee. They elected a representative.
Oh, really? Why would you give them legitimacy by doing that? They only have power if we pay attention to them.
Enzo, I just don't think it's that simple. You just don't understand, Enzo.
That girl. I wish...
Так, и это все, да? Обидно.
So, you were rejected by Mom once before, huh?
Oh, you brat! Who told you that?
Told you already. Skilled time mages.
I would prefer if you so-called time mages would stay the heck away from our pasts.
That was a little bit rude, wasn't it, Christopher?
Нормально.
Oh, come on. He had it coming for making fun of us.
Christopher, if you were around more, I could make that panella con queso you love so much, as often as you like.
Успеется. Так, и как это понять, что в прошлом что в прошлом происходит с этой котейкой? Что с тобой не так, милая? И, кстати, что с тобой будет в будущем? И в будущем также непонятно. Что-то мне кажется, что эта котейка явно не совсем-то и котейка. Так, что у нас по деньгам? Всего лишь 200 у нас осталось. Это грустно. Какая красивая маленькая девочка. Ага. А в будущем это будет эпично. Так, а что будет, если мы вот это сделаем? Нам это как-то поможет? Ага. Ага. Ну, побеседовать, разумеется, у нас возможностей тут нет, только с теми, с кем нам дадут это сделать. Это опять же грустно. Ясно, понятно. Так, а сюда мы можем пойти?
There's no need to go here,
Обидно. Но, видимо, нас сюда все равно пошлют. Что ж с тобой, котейка, не так, а? Что ты за существо такое? Явно с тобой что-то не то.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you again.
Looks like your shop is doing pretty well.
I'm getting by. But progress has been hard since Enzo started monopolizing all the red crystal.
You're brilliant. I'm sure you can find a solution.
No, I agree with you. In fact, I think I have a solution.
Go on.
We actually have a lot of old machines, bones, and other broken objects with red crystal in them already here in the city. If I had the right tech...
If you don't have the equipment, who does?
Well, back before we completely automated the refining process, we had hand-based tools. But I can't find one anywhere to copy its design.
Where do we fit into this plan of yours?
If you know someone who used to work in the extraction process 20 years ago, they might have an old one lying around. Or a design.
My old man might have something like that. He worked the mountain back then.
Maybe we should ask Armando then.
Логично. Спросим обязательно. Так. А какой-то у нас была в прошлом? Вау. Хе-хе. Милашка.
Don't bother me, please. I'm here on business.
Подумаешь. Раньше тоже была вроде бы миленькой девочкой. А эти как были курвами, так курвами и остались. Грустно. Так, ну давайте сохранимся.
Shall we make a record?
I want to record...
Дабы, если что, было у нас все хорошо. А то, что с тобой будет хорошо в будущем, я только рад. Честно-честно.